All right, guys. World Strong Reviews. Ezekiel here. So this week, I am watching "Marry My Husband" with Park Min Young and Yi Ying Woo. I try to pronounce the name as much as possible, but okay. So right here, let me give you a quick synopsis. So basically, the protagonist, Miss Park Min Yu, she marries a gentleman who treats her bad, one of her coworkers, and then her best friend and her husband end up cheating. Okay, she also has cancer, so when she finds them cheating, she dies, and then she is not reincarnated, but she goes pretty much has a restart and goes back into the past by 10 years. So this time around, she wants to live a better life because she retains her memory. It's very important. So she retains her memory. She remembers the cheat. She remembers the death for the most part, how they acted, everything. And that's pretty much how the story goes. So from here on out, should be spoilers. So that's a synopsis for all you guys who haven't seen it. I've seen a similar show than this. I think it was like Perfect Revenge on My Husband or something like that. I got to do a review on that one. That one I already finished. Now, what I like about this one, spoiler alert, this one deals with more emotions compared to the other one I saw. This one, Park Miss Young had cancer. She was dying. She was very depressed, and her best friend of since middle school has always took everything that she's always wanted. You know, her best friend's always taken everything from her, put her down, set her up to fail, set her up to get picked on, set her up to get bullied, and then at the end wanted her husband. You know, so this one deals with more emotion. There's more emotion in this particular, hey, I'm going to go back in time and relive my life to take revenge on my husband and best friend. This particular show deals with, it's a little strategy. I think the other one was better at strategy than this one. But it's a little strategy. The twist in this one is whatever's going to happen is still going to happen. In the other show, they didn't have to deal with that rule. She could just change something, become better, get more money, hook up with a different, or not hook up, but marry a different person, and everything around her would still progress. Nobody needed to take her spot. So for instance, in this show, Marry My Husband, she ends up burning her arm, trying to catch a pot of coffee or a cup of coffee. In the original storyline, before she died, the storyline with cancer. In this one, her protagonist and love interest, Nyan Woo, who is also her boss, he ends up saving her. Okay, he ends up not saving her. He ends up, blocking the coffee, and he gets the same exact scar. So somebody has to take over whatever happened in the previous reality. So, for instance, she has cancer in the previous reality. She had cancer. So somebody has to have cancer in this one. She banged her knee up. As much as she tried to avoid getting her knee banged up, even her love interest saved her a couple of times, she still ended up banging her knee in the same exact spot, just something different. Okay? Something different happened. So she ended up avoiding the cleaning lady. She ended up avoiding a chair. She ended up avoiding a trip. And then something random caught her and hit her in that same exact spot with the same exact gash is going to happen. Okay? And I like that rule. I see why they did that in Marry My Husband compared to my Getting Revenge on My Husband. I think that's what it's called. Getting Revenge on my husband's family or something like that. Getting Revenge, I know that. The Perfect Revenge Marriage or something like that. I like that rule. They make this makes it a little bit more complicated. Now, her love interest also comes back in time for 10 years because he also dies in that previous reality. He ended up going to her funeral, ended up regretting not, talking to her, not meeting her, not doing anything. He respected her and her marriage. He didn't try to interfere and do anything. Cool. So this time around, he's leading a little bit more. He's a little bit more confident. He's taking charge a little bit better on this one. And they end up getting together, of course, But, what gets me is, one, I'm on episode 11. We don't know why the best friend is acting the way she's acting. So I'm assuming that they are leaving that towards the end, because I'm on episode 11 and we're not moving in the future by 10 years. So I'm assuming they're going to have to do some type of time skip, because we're still within the first year of her, coming back in time. There's not that's a whole 10 years we got to cover. So 9 out of 10, they're probably going to, do a time, lapse, in the end. So, but we don't know why the best friend is messed up in the head as much as she is. Okay. So I'm waiting for that. I'm very curious about that, but it's also the two protagonists, Park Min Young and Ni Hong Ho, that's probably Ni In Hu. They both understand the rule. She understood the rule episode 1 or 2. Hey, something is going to need to replace this action. If this happened in my previous reality, someone has to replace it. And it's like, I know they're getting together, they're happy, they're in love, but are we forgetting the fact that cancer? Are we forgetting the fact that he had a scandal? Are we forgetting the fact, there's a couple of things that's coming your way and y'all are not thinking about it. They're in love. They're doing the whole love story. They're falling for each other and all that good stuff, which is new to the both of them because they didn't have this in the previous reality. So I'm just sitting here like, what would I do? I'd be setting some things up, but I'm a type A type of person. So that's just me. I'm setting everybody up, not everybody, but whoever did me wrong, they're going to get set up. It's a wrap. You getting set up. You got to go. But so far, it's a very good show. I'm hooked. It's not something that I can just put on and watch in the background. It's not something I could just put on for 20 minutes. It's an hour and 10-minute show. So I get so invested in it that, I got to wait until I'm home, chilling, relaxed, eating dinner, and I'm here, I'm watching it. So Marry My Husband, check it out. I'm on episode 11. So far, so good. I don't know. There's 16 episodes. So obviously, I don't know how it's going to end. I can tell you right now, if it don't end happy and one of them die, I'm not coming back to, no, I don't do that. Even if they go 10 years into the future and they had 10 solid years until one of them died, nah, I'm not liking that at all. But I get it. It's realistic. That it's realistic in the sense that, hey, at least we had 10 years to be together, build a family, build a foundation, because we knew this day was going to come. I get it. It's all right. But check it out. Marry My Husband. Really good show. So far, so good. I will do a second review on the whole series, but from episode 1 to 11, very good. Very a good build up and good execution on all the revenge. It's excellent. I say this one is a 7 out of 10. Solid 7 out of 10. And remember, my 10 out of 10 is The Guardian. Is it called Guardian? I feel like it's called The Guardian. And King, The Eternal Monarch. Both one's on Netflix, the other one's on the Viki channel. Those are my top favorite Korean shows. And then what's it called? Intiwa Class, something like that. That's on Netflix. That's also a 10 out of 10. So that's my reference point. Mouse, that's a mystery show. That is a solid 9 out of 10. solid 9 out of 10. That is one of my favorites. So I'm using those as reference. As far as a romantic comedy, Guardian, obviously, and I'm missing one, Something in the Rain. Something in the Rain is on point. It is what it is. It's on point. That is a 10 out of 10. I love Something in the Rain. Yeah. Dang, I like a lot. But those are my 10 out of 10s. I feel like something, Spring Night or Spring Day, something with spring was also very, very good. Dang, I got a lot. But that's my review. Talk to you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to build the channel. I'm in a better headspace this year. Oh, alfalfa. This year. So hook a brother up, like, subscribe, and share the video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.